What's up, YouTube? Okay, got a interesting battle for you guys tonight, but before we do this, let's go to a question of the day. Now, most of you probably have heard about the new Mega Evos, Swampert and Sceptile, but my question to you is, we already know about Mega Blaziken, and we'll do this one. Out of those three, out of those three megas, which one do you prefer? Do you prefer like the Mega Blaziken we already have, or is there another one you prefer, Mega Swampert or Mega Sceptile? Out of those new ones, I'd probably prefer. I quite like the look at the Mega Sceptile out of all of them. If I had to make a choice, yeah, Mega Swampert. Mega Swampert to me sort of looks a little bit like. I don't know, a little bit like Darmanitan in its sort of facial features. That's just my opinion. Anyway, leave a comment on the video. I'd like to hear your thoughts, and any comments on this battle or video would be appreciated as well. Let's get on with it. Right. I think I had this one. I had this one on the weekend, I believe. Okay. Yes, I was actually. I think this was the first test of this team. Okay, I see Absol, so it's definitely going to be a Mega Absol because no one used Absol except when it was a normal Absol, and yeah, it was just sad because everyone only used it because it was a Mega. Well, so Sucker Punch hit me really hard and that was a crit, and I left with like 2 health, so probably wasn't the greatest start there, and did fair damage to Absol, which is okay, except I took a lot from that crit there. Okay, so straight into Chojier. Now, obviously he's not aware that I've got any sort of priority, so he's going to stay into that. And Fake Out is going to take Absol out, which is a good result. Getting rid of that. Okay, and I've got my my guts is happening now too. So out comes the Aegislash. Now he's going to go straight for the Sword Dance here. I thought, fuck it. He's probably expecting me to swap. So I just went here straight for the knockoff, and that does loads of damage. Nearly takes it out. I was so happy with that. But it turns out it's got like a freaking weakness policy. So, damn. I was like, uh-oh. This thing's really, really strong. So obviously it's got priority Shadow Sneak. It's going to go for King Shield here. There's not really much I can actually do here. I was thinking that it might just straight attack me off the bat, but it's going to drop my attack. So a little bit of toxic damage and stuff, and probably causing me to have like a switch, I guess, but that's not too bad. I can always bring him in later and try and revenge kill something. So I brought back a Noodle because he's only on 2 health, and I'm going to have to take a hit, and with the Sword Dance up, this is going to do lots of damage. And it's going to go for a Shadow Sneak here, so that's not too bad. It wasn't such a bad result. Anyway, so Electros is down. Now, I'm going to bring in my Ivysaur now. I'm quite bulky in defenses, and I know even if he tries like King Shield or anything crap like that, I can just get past it with Leech Seed. So he's going to go for Shadow Sneak, and that does about just under half. Oh, sorry, a little bit over half, and I'm going to be able to Leech Seed him here and get some of his health back. I was maybe expecting like an Iron Head or something, but it was probably really slow. Normally it's pretty slow, so I guess that was a good result for me, getting rid of that plus the weakness policy, I guess. And I like how Leech Seed can get past King Shield as well. Okay, so obviously this is going to come in and use like a fire move, probably like Lava Plume, Overheat, Flamethrower, Fire Blast, one of those sort of moves. So I thought straight into Dugong here because I got the thick fat and I can easily take any of the moves that throws me, bar a Thunderbolt, but I'm pretty confident that I could live a Thunderbolt and do some heavy damage with Surf and sort of scare it out, I guess. So I went for Surf this turn, knowing that he probably would have Thunderbolt and figuring out if he was like Scarfed or whatnot. Unfortunately I get Parahax here, which really sucks, and I don't get to attack then, so I was really quite annoyed about that because I could have got some nice sweet damage on there with Thunderbolt. Okay, so he's obviously going to stay and go for another Thunderbolt here. I just went for Rest here because I was confident that I could live that just, which I do, and I get the Rest off. Which means I can get all my health back and have another go at trying to take this Magmortar out. So after him using Thunderbolt so many times, I didn't think, oh, he hasn't got Focus Blast, but then he used Focus Blast. I'm like, oh damn, it's got that as well. I was thinking, that's not any good. So that does loads, and I get a special defense drop. So not having much luck here at the moment with my Dugong. So I was thinking, well, at least I can get a Sleep Talk Surf off or something like that. That'll be good. But then I got Rest. So I'm like, oh man, this Dugong's getting no luck at all. It's just one of those days. And I had to sort of keep him in too because I didn't want to swap much into it. Okay, so he's going to go for another Thunderbolt, and that's going to take me out because of that special defense drop from Focus Blast, which, well, didn't help, at least. Okay, so anyway, so I was getting a bit annoyed here at this point in the match. I thought, let's get rid of this, and Stone Miss doesn't miss, which is good, and I would have screamed then if it missed. And that's Magmortar out of the way, thank God, after I sort of figured out that it didn't have a Scarf and stuff. Okay, so straight to Tyranitar here. It had Unnerve, which was interesting. Props for using Unnerve. Not many people use it, they just want to use Sandstorm. Okay, so straight back into a Poison Ivy again, so I know I can bulk this guy out, he'll just be a physical attacker. And it has Thunderfang, which is interesting. So I was like, oh, that's not going to do anything, but and then I get paralyzed again, so that never happened before. And, yeah. God damn it. And it hits me with Crunch here, and that does loads of damage. Leech Seed, I'm going to be able to plant them on there, get some health back. And I was quite confident here with after the Leech Seed, Protect again, I'll definitely be able to like live another Crunch and then just Synthesis up, I guess. And be able to sort of tank this out quite easily. Okay, so another Protect. Wasn't too sure whether I was going to get paralyzed in, but I didn't, which was great. Now I was very confident that I could easily live a Crunch here. After all that sort of bad luck there, I was thinking, well, at least I can get something, some damage on this Tyranitar as well. So anyway, I'm going to go here for Synthesis here and get my health back, and Crunch takes out for the fucking crit. Oh man, I could not catch a break this battle. That little patch there was really, really bad. Anyway, so straight back into Choji here. Tyranitar is going to be shit scared of me, which is exactly what I wanted it to be, to sort of swap it out. So straight into Starmie here. Blue Dubba D. That's a good song. So straight for the close combat here. It does loads of damage to Starmie, which is great. I was quite happy with that. I was carrying Bullet Punch, but that wasn't going to be enough to take Starmie out because it's going to resist that, and I could easily sort of bring it in after and use it for like Fake Out stuff. So straight into Xatu here. I thought it'd go for a Psychic move, which it definitely did, which was great. And I can take that quite easily. Now, I was sort of determining what it was sort of set, and Starmie is a little bit hard to check with some of these pokes too, so I sort of had to just sacrifice my Xatu there. And I wasn't too worried about that, because I could sort of send something else in and just sort of finish it off. So I just went here straight for U-turn, and that's going to take Starmie out easily, because I'm banded, and I've got loads of attack with this thing. So that's good, getting that out the way. Now, I was saving him for later because I knew that I would probably need him. So straight back into Choji here. So I got my Fake Out and my Bullet Punch all ready to go. I can just pretty much do some priority killing if I really needed to. So, Togekiss, and I was like, oh crap, this is not going to be any good. So here, straight for the Fake Out. I do a little bit of damage, it wasn't too bad. Now, I know that he was going to go for like Air Slash or something like that, Moon Blast, anything like that. So I just went, bugger it, let's go straight for the Bullet Punch. Does nice damage there, I was very happy with that. And it goes with Dazzling Gleam. Okay, I didn't have Moon Blast, I meant Dazzling Gleam. Both very tight moves. Okay, so Togekiss is going to take my Hariyama out. That was a pretty good result, I was happy with that. Now, the last two pokes here were Togekiss and Hariyama. I was banded, I had to go for the banded Stone Edge here, it was my only option. I take the Togekiss out, I hit, I was like, whew. So I definitely would have died there. Now, I think the last Pokemon here was the Tyranitar, and I was also very worried if I was going to actually even land the hit at all, because once the Fetus kicks in, he's not quite as good, and he's not exactly the most bulkiest poke. And I hit there with Stone Edge, taking the Tyranitar out. Wow, that was a very close ending, and some of that I had a really bad patch of Power Hacks and luck then. Oh, that just happens sometimes. Sometimes you can get that going for you, and then sometimes it just goes against you, and it's a bitch. I hope you guys enjoyed this battle. Like, I had lots of fun doing that. I was really trying to get back into that game after that that sort of bad patch of luck there. Probably for this match, I'd say, once again, Hariyama's been amazing, and Archeops is very handy as well. Probably the two most handiest pokes for this battle, most definitely. Poor Dugong and Ivysaur both getting incredibly unlucky there, both being my tanks, which didn't make things easier for me as well. But anyway, thanks for taking the time out of your day to watch my video. Please answer that question of the day. What's your new favourite Mega out of Sceptile and Swampert? You can say Blaziken if you want. I just think it'd be a new question. Oh, my phone's ringing. I'll just better end the video here so I can actually answer that. Peace out, guys.